Hello, welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see, I'm in the Celica, and what I want to do today is actually repaint my center console. Right, so I painted the center console probably 7 years ago when I actually got the car, because this was actually all scratched. But the actual colour is a little bit lighter. You can see quite a lot lighter on camera actually than the original. So I want to paint this a little bit darker to try and match in a little bit with that. So basically I'll be using a aerosol just to give a nice satin finish. As you can see, it's got a little bit of scratches in this and marks in it. So we'll give this a really good prep, and then hopefully it'll look a lot nicer than it does now. Removing the actual centre console is pretty easy. It is for me anyway, because I've actually removed a lot of the actual screws from previous removal. Take all the knobs off. So there's usually 2 screws here. I've removed those. And that should just pop off. Nice and easy. And then you've got, you see in the back there, you've got your little plug for your clock. And I think, if I remember rightly, that's just a press and that should come out. Yep, there, look, on the back. Like so. I've done the gear shifter part already. Smash the window. I've done the gear shifter part already. That was really easy to come out. This section here, I won't be painting because of all the dials, etc. You basically lose all that. So I'm going to try and get as close as I can to this colour. If not, doesn't matter if it's not a perfect match, as long as it's a little bit darker than what it is now. I also want to I'll just turn you around this way. I also want to paint this section here, so I've just got a Phillips screwdriver. Remove these 2 screws here. Make sure ignition is off when you're doing all this. Battery disconnected if you can. I've got the aftermarket leather gaiter on here as well, so that basically comes off really easy on my car, but you may find it a little bit difficult on yours. But it's just dead simple. It's not too complicated, just the odd screw here and there. That just lifts up. I believe that unplugs as well. And then what I can do is I can unscrew this in the workshop. I might even just mask these up yet. Again, that's just a push and pull. It's damn hot again today, and we've had the one of the hottest days of the year so far. I think it was a couple of days ago. Am I going to leave that in there? Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that in and just mask up the buttons. I think it's going to be the easiest option. Yeah, it's been one of the hottest summers on record so far, so it's bloody hot in this car. So I'm going to get this in a nice cool workshop and we can start painting. Right, so I'm in the workshop, as you can see. It's a much cooler in here today. And I've masked up the little switch gear here. And what I'll do is I will sand the actual piece with I think this is a 400 grit, just a soft pad. I think these are available from Wix or whatever. And I basically just go over the whole thing nice and gently. Go over the whole thing nice and gently. Like that, try and take as much shine off as possible. And then the most important part is actually cleaning. And I will basically just clean this with some glass cleaner. Just general glass cleaner, and that should remove any oil and grease, etc. You can use proper panel wipe and things like that, solvent based, but it probably will take some of the original paint off. And like I said before, I have painted this before. You can see where I've prepped it. It's just gone straight through. So this is just base coat. I have actually painted the main console bit there already, and as you see, it looks really, really nice. But compared to the original colour, it's still quite light. So I think that colour was, I think it was a Mercedes colour. Yeah, that was Mercedes Mountain Grau or Mountain Grey. colour code 787 or 7787. But I also have another Mercedes colour here, which is BS70M metallic, and I believe this is a lot darker, so I'm going to probably try it on that and see what that looks like, because I think that's more of a black, and I think it might just tie in a little better with that. I'd rather be a little bit darker than too light. So what I'll do is I'll continue prepping all this, get it all nice and flat and as clean as possible, and then I'll give it a very, very light coat. I'll show you that in a minute. A very light coat of the actual aerosol. I've also taken the cigarette lighter out, which is dead easy. Just undo your little light bulb, and basically it all unscrews. A little screw thread there, and a little plastic thing goes on the front fascia. That all goes in from the front. That goes and screws in from the back with your locking nut. It's dead easy. It just makes a cleaner job when it's all stripped down. Also, the main glove box or glasses case, I will undo the 2 screws which are on the back here. There's one there and one there, and then I'll remove the screws, one there and one there, to remove, oh, there's actually 3, sorry, 1, 2 and 1 there, to remove the actual clock, to give me a nice neater finish. And then I will mask off the inside, just on that, come back a bit, just on the inner edge here. I'll mask off this line here, basically mask off the whole thing, and paint it with the lid closed, I think, just to give a nicer, cleaner finish. But again, I will prep all this and give it a really good clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, as they say, but it's also really, really important when you're doing any paint job, is to remove any grease and dirt, etc. first before you do any painting. So get it as clean and as dry as possible before you do any painting at all. It's all prepped, ready to go. Just give your aerosol a really good shake. What I do is basically just do very light mist coats, the base coat on here. Let it build up slowly. I've noticed it's got quite a purple, it looks really purple on camera, but it is actually dark grey. It's got a purple flip to it, which is quite nice. So I've got purple accessories in the engine bay things, ties it all in. So I'll leave that to dry about 10 minutes, then I'll give it another light coat, maybe denib a few little marks out, and then it's basically ready for demasking. Right, so I've pretty much finished the actual painting side of it. I'm just putting it all back together now, and it does look very blue on camera, but it's not actually all that blue in real life. It's quite grey, but it does have a blue or a purpley tinge. I've gone for a satin finish, as you can see, which is basically, I've just used aerosol base coat. There's actually no lacquer in this paint at all, it's just a base, and then you can clear over the top for a glossy finish. Or you can even use a matte lacquer if you like, and that will protect it a little bit more. But I found this holds up pretty well actually with use. It's still very soft, so I'm going to be very careful with it. I'm just going to put the gear shifter surround back in, and then the job will be finished. Put the knobs back on. If you're actually taking your dash apart for the first time, there are 2 screws, just one there and one there, just to actually, so you can get the fascia off, but mine are all removed for ease of changing bulbs, etc. Let's put the last knob back on, slider, it's on there, and the speed knob. Yep. Yeah, quite like the look of that. There's a masking tape, get rid of that. It's quite nice. I may change the colour in the future. I may see if I can match this, get a perfect match for this. I think if you take it to some car places, paint places, you can get it scanned and they'll match your paint for you. So I might even do that. I'm not sure if I actually do like that bluey tinge to it. But it looks okay, it looks better than that lighter grey, and it was quite scratched. But yeah, I agree. Quite nice. So it's dead easy really, just to change the colour of your centre console just with an aerosol. Now I've got to have a vac up in here, it's quite dirty, isn't it? So I should be doing that next. Right, so that's a pretty easy job that I've been meaning to do for a long time on the Celica. Yeah, like I said, I'm not 100% happy with the paint colour, so I can always change that at a later date, just go through the same process again, just get a really nice base coat. If you can actually change the colour of your centre console, you want that satin look, always use a base coat. Don't use a direct gloss or whatever, things like that, because it will be too shiny. A base coat will give you that nice satin look. Like I said before, you can always go over the top with a satin clear if you want to give that extra protection. But like I said, I found it holds up really well. Yes, I may change it in the future, I don't know. If I do, then I'll pop in with another video and show you an update or whatever. So if you have liked this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you in the next video.